In an interview with Citi News, the MP for Anlo, Richard Kwame Sefe, revealed that about 15,000 residents of his area have been displaced following the spillage of the Bagre Dam. The legislator called for the dredging and widening of the channels to the Keita Lagoon, which often contributes to the situation.
A village or a town like Dosukope, where the children have to trek and they have to cross let's say a river there before getting to Trekuma for school. Every day the children have to suffer. Even if you go to, there is another village that we call Afloto, between Afloto and Salo. The river, the Aflo River now has gotten to a very high height that the children cannot even cross. So we have to construct some form of canoe for them to be using. So the long and short of the whole thing is that let government, for that matter, Ministry of Works and Housing, come to our rescue by dredging that portion from Kwakwagbo, Fuvama, let's say from Fuvama to through Jita to Savietula. Then we are okay.
According to the minority in Parliament, the government must, in the face of current economic challenges, strive to effectively run the National Health Insurance Scheme by ensuring timely disbursement of funds to service providers to help cushion the public. The group says the delay in the release of funds by the government could contribute to high mortality rates among patients who lack the resources to pay for healthcare services.
Under the current economic conditions, more Ghanaians than ever before will require the National Health Insurance Scheme to finance their medical needs. It is therefore unconscionable for government to hold on to monies collected in the name of the National Health Insurance Authority, rendering it incapable of meeting its obligation to service providers. This is going to increase mobility and mortality across Ghana. As we speak, patients in some hospitals across the country are being asked to make upfront payment for medical consumables and services. This is likely to increase mobility in persons with hypertension, diabetes, sickle cell anemia, HIV, and other conditions who require regular intake of medical consumables and services, resulting in undue stress on already overburdened medical facilities. If nothing is done, we foresee high mortality rates among patients who lack the resources to pay for the services of healthcare providers or delay presentation at healthcare facilities.
Back in the chamber and reacting to a question by the MP for Buisa South, Dr. Clement Apak, the Minister of Health, Kwekwajiman Menu, says a survey conducted by consultants of his outfit revealed that medical doctors require 40% of their basic salaries as incentive allowance for acceptance of posting to severely deprived communities across the country.
Mr. Speaker, a survey has been conducted to solicit the views of health workers on measures to attract and retain them to work in deprived areas. From the survey, willingness of health workers to accept posting to any of the deprived areas is based on the following financial and non-financial incentives. 1. Non-financial incentives. Among others, Mr. Speaker, are scholarships to be granted, residential accommodation defined by the existing policy, standard medical equipment, and transfer after 3 to 5 year service upon request. 2. Financial incentives. Direct financial incentives include 34% basic salary as incentive allowance for mild deprived areas, 38% of basic salary as incentive allowance for moderate deprived areas, and 40% of basic salary as incentive allowance for severe deprived areas. Mr. Speaker, as a follow-up to the survey, a technical review workshop is underway to review the various options that emerged from the survey and cost the financial incentive package that was proposed.
The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, in an official communication to the House, urged members to comply with the newly enhanced security measures.
It is compulsory for all members, including me, Speaker, to pass through the machines to be scanned before we enter the chamber of Parliament. All strangers who are also to do so, who intend coming in, whether to the public gallery or to the press gallery or to the important visitors gallery, are all to pass through the scanning machines.
Reporting from Parliament, my name is Ni Aikwe Okan for Citi News.